You know it's Amy O, and today is the day I get my braces. Okay, so I am all done. I'm at home. My appointment was at 11 o'clock. It's now about 3 o'clock. I've been taking pain medication, so I'm feeling fine for now. So I'll keep you updated if I end up getting really bad pain, but anyway, it's time for me to reveal myself. Here they are. So my amazing mum came with me to the appointment, and she was lovely enough to capture a few photos sort of in progress as everything was happening. So I'll tell you how the appointment went, and sort of as I mention things that Mum took a photo of, I might just sort of insert them so that you can see. When we first got there, there was a lovely assistant who explained to me exactly what they would be doing, what things look like, and what they would be putting on. So I have a little photo diagram that they showed me, and I can explain to you the same thing that she explained to me as best as I can. So this is the little diagram that they showed me when I was there, just with all the different options with braces. So this big band here is something that I was not having. Also, these separators here between the teeth is also something that I was not having. But these metal, they called them brackets, but here it says bond, so I'm just going to refer to them as brackets. So these brackets I was indeed having. And then the wire that runs through, I was also having. Top and bottom teeth. And they also said that these coloured elastics that go around the brackets was optional for me. So I actually didn't have to have them, and I could quite easily just have, I'm assuming, my whole braces journey just with the metal brackets. Also, what I thought was really cool is the wire. I assumed that it threaded through these brackets, but they just sort of sit in a little insert, and then the tops of these brackets snap down, which was awesome. I didn't know that was a thing as well. So after the assistant went through exactly what they were going to be doing to attach my braces, she then talked to me about different foods that I could and could not eat. So mainly to avoid things that were really hard or crunchy or chewy. And she had really good advice. She said to me as well that, you know, if there's a food that you are unsure if it's going to be okay or not, that it would be best to avoid it. She did say as well foods like apples or carrots, that I could still have them, but I can't crunch into an apple or like bite into it like I usually would. She said to cut it up into small pieces. Things like carrots would be best to be steamed. Also, corn, she said don't eat it from the cob, to remove it from the cob and eat, you know, the kernels. All these things, you know, you think of beforehand, but I didn't really think about, you know, carrots, steaming them. But yeah, she also said if I'm eating meat to remove it from the bone, you know, so cut it off of the bone. So I can't eat, you know, like chicken wings straight off the bone. I can't eat a steak off of, like, on the bone. I can't remember what she said. So next, the lovely staff went to polishing my teeth. I had them held open with, I think they're mouth stirrups. Then they were just focusing on keeping my teeth as dry as they possibly could for the next step, the orthodontist to come in and put the braces on. So they said that it was going to taste really gross. I think they put some sort of adhesive on or something. They said, yeah, this tastes really sour. So if you're fine with sour tastes, you'll be fine. But a lot of people find it gross. When they put it on, like, I wasn't overwhelmed with disgust at the taste of it. It's more, I could sort of smell what it smelt like, and it just reminded me of, like, we have these alcohol swabs at my work to clean things, and it just smelt like that smell. I couldn't really taste it that much because, you know, my mouth is open and I'm just keeping my tongue still. But I did kind of taste it, like, here and there, and it was a bit nasty. But it was mostly on my teeth, not really on my tongue. So once my teeth were prepared, then my orthodontist came in, like the absolute rock star that he is, and placed all of the brackets onto my teeth individually, one at a time. He would put them on, and then he would, I guess, he had a little instrument that he was using to then measure them. I guess he has to center them on each of the teeth. My orthodontist is a really friendly guy, and when he came in, yeah, my mouth was held wide open, and he's like, I know you can't talk to me, and whatever. My mum was there, and so they were all quite chatty with each other, just with small talk, and it just felt so random. I felt so weird that I couldn't join in on the conversation. I'm just kind of like laying there with my mouth open, and this is all about me, but no one could talk to me. But that's fine. Each of the brackets, well, I'm not sure it's each of the brackets. Some of the brackets have little colored dots on them. Focus. Some of the brackets have colored dots on them. I'm not sure if you can see. I think this one is green. That one's definitely pink. I think these ones might have blue on them. Pink. So these colored dots are just going to wear away as I brush the teeth. I guess different sizes or different types have different colored dots on them, so they can identify what ones they're using. As each of the brackets were put on, they were then set with a blue light. And then once they were all put on, they were all, you know, set again with the blue light. Once the orthodontist was done putting the brackets on, the dental assistant lady came back in to put my wire on. And so she essentially just sat it where it needed to go and then snapped those little things closed on the brackets. And that held it in place. She did say that it did get threaded in right at the back or something like that. I don't know, I haven't had a good look yet. Also, because I've had 4 of my teeth removed, the space where the space where the wire is across the gap where the teeth came out, they put like a little tubing on there so that it doesn't like rub weird against my cheek. And she said that will come out as those gaps close. just kind of creates a bit more comfort, I guess. I didn't notice until I got home that I actually don't have a bracket on my molars right at the back, which is interesting. I didn't know that was going to happen. Yeah. And thank goodness I didn't have to have those bands put on my back ones. I think that would be so uncomfortable. And also thank goodness I didn't have to have the separators between my teeth to spread them out, because I've heard that can be quite painful. Yeah, so there's a few things that are part of the options that I'm glad I didn't have to do. I didn't really ask a lot of questions in my consult. I just was like, yep, I want to do this and I trust you guys. So the specifics, yeah, I came into it kind of just walking into the unknown. Once all of the brackets and the wire was all put on, the assistant asked me to bite down on my back teeth. And when I did that, these top teeth were touching the braces. Like, I couldn't actually shut my mouth properly. Like, I couldn't close it the whole way down without them touching. So she actually had to put on my back molars at the bottom on each side. She put, I don't know what it's called, but it's blue, and it was to build up the height of my teeth, so that these teeth wouldn't touch the braces there, because if they're constantly banging into them, they're just not going to do their job. I feel super weird, but, you know, if they didn't do that, then yeah, it's just going to be pointless. These teeth ain't going to do anything. And if they put it in, and then I bit down, and then it was too high, so then they had to shave it down. So I feel a lot better now. They said that they will eventually fall out. So with my brackets that I have, it's optional for me to have the elastic bands that are coloured around them or not. I chose to get some coloured bands today just because I wanted to see what it would look like, and I had it set in my head that I was going to get coloured bands, and so I had decided what colour I wanted, and it's just black, plain old black, but I wanted to get black for Halloween because I'm dressing up as a witch. So everything I'm going to have on is going to be black, so I'm glad that I chose that. And I don't know, I think it would look less braces-y if I didn't have the bands around them. So once the braces were all on and everything was done, the assistants went through with me about how to take care of my teeth now that I have braces, how to brush them, and gave me a little show bag of goodies. So firstly, they gave me some wax, which I think is going to be my saving grace when the braces are rubbing up against my lips. They gave me some standard toothpaste, which I'm to use in the mornings, and they gave me this sort of like a fluoride stronger toothpaste thing that I meant to use at night and just spit it out, not rinse it out. They also gave me this toothbrush, which has soft bristles that are like in a U shape to help clean the braces. They also gave me, what's this called? Interspace soft brush thing where you can change the heads on them, and they look like this. So they are to go up and between each of the brackets, as opposed to using floss potentially. And I can't find, oh, here we go. They also gave me this teeny tiny little brush, which is to go between each of the brackets. So once I was done with all of that afterwards, I was on my way. I set my next appointment, which is in 4 weeks' time. The wire that they put in, they said, is the most gentle wire. It's quite bendy, I guess, before the teeth start moving. This is what they use, and then I think next appointment probably will be to change the wire and remove these elastic bands, and if I want to do another color, cool. If not, if I want to just leave them plain old metal, then that's cool. So after the appointment, I dropped my mum home, and then I popped to the supermarket to grab some food supplies to see me through over the weekend, because today's a Friday. And then I came home, made myself some lunch, just sweet potato mash, and just shoveled it down. I didn't really want to have anything that I needed to chew. And it's 4 o'clock now. I still don't have any pain, thank God. I've just been keeping up with painkillers, and yeah, I haven't felt anything yet, so I'm very grateful for that. Who knows what this evening and tomorrow will bring. They did say that some people feel no pain at all. They did say that some people don't feel pain until the following day. They did say that some people feel pain for a few days, so we shall see which one I am. Yeah, but I don't really have anything else to say for now, so if this is the end, thanks for sticking around and watching, and thanks for being part of this journey with me. Yes, until next time, bye.